I'm delighted to welcome and invite up here to deliver the keynote speech of this morning His Excellency Dr. Shaikh Abdulla bin Ahmed Khalifa, Minister of Transportation and Telecoms of the Kingdom of Bahrain, who will be addressing the dark fleet, and we'll see what his opinion on that is. Please, a big welcome. Thank you very much.
Your Highness, Sheikh Saleh bin Mohammed al-Sharqi, Your Highness Sheikh Rashid bin Mohammed al-Sharqi, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to address you at the 13th Energy Market Forum in Fujairah, a hub that stands at the very heart of the global energy trade. We meet at a critical juncture for our industry, facing challenges that threaten not only our supply chains, but the foundational principles of international commerce. Today, I want to talk about a growing menace, the dark fleet, and how we can work together to secure the critical arteries of global trade. For years, the maritime world has been grappling with substandard shipping. But the recent proliferation of the dark fleet, also known as the shadow fleet, is a new, more dangerous phase. These are vessels that operate outside the bounds of international law, often using deceptive practices like forging documents, disabling AIS transponders, and conducting illicit ship-to-ship transfers in open water to evade sanctions and scrutiny. These ships are not merely a nuance. They pose a severe threat to maritime safety, environmental protection, and the integrity of our financial systems. Many are aging, poorly maintained, and uninsured, making them a ticking bomb for potential oil spills and maritime accidents. A major incident involving a dark fleet tanker could have catastrophic environmental and economic consequences, especially in environmentally sensitive regions. They undermine the global regulatory framework we have all worked so hard to build, creating an uneven playing field that penalizes legitimate, compliant operators. The threat of the dark fleet is magnified by its focus on the world's most vital maritime choke points. These narrow straits and canals like the Strait of Hormuz, Bab el-Mandeb, and the Suez Canal are the lifeline of global trade. Over 80% of global trade by volume and significant portion of the world's energy supply transits through these few critical passages. The Strait of Hormuz in particular is an artery of paramount importance. As the only sea passage from the Arabian Gulf, it is the gateway for a significant share of the world's oil and natural gas exports. Any disruption here has a ripple effect across the global economy, affecting prices, supply, and security. Protecting these checkpoints is not just a regional responsibility. It is a global imperative. The dark fleet's activities in and around these areas were by design or accident introduce an unacceptable level of risk. So what can we do? I noticed in question 7 earlier that 68% of you agree that the dark fleet would represent 20% of the world's oil tankers. And the solution lies in a threefold approach that combines international cooperation, technological innovation, and robust enforcement. First, we must strengthen international collaboration. This includes sharing intelligence and coordinating with global bodies like the International Maritime Organization, the IMO, and other relevant organizations. We need a unified front to close the legal loopholes that the dark fleet exploits, including those related to a registered and to flag registries and insurance. Second, we must leverage technology. We've seen significant advancement in satellite imagery, AI-driven tracking, and data analytics that can help us identify and monitor suspicious vessel behavior, even when AIS is turned off. JERA, as a leading global bunkering and trading hub, can be a leader in adopting and promoting these technologies. And third, we need stronger enforcement. This requires port states to conduct more rigorous inspections and to hold non-compliant vessels accountable. We must work to impose severe penalties on vessels, owners, and operators who engage in illicit activities, making it economically unviable to be part of the dark fleet. This challenge is complex, but our commitment to a secure, stable, and sustainable energy market must be unwavering. By tracking the dark fleet and safeguarding our critical maritime arteries, we not only protect our economies, but also the safety of our seas and the well-being of our future generations. Your Highness, thank you very much for inviting me to be part of this forum, and I wish the 13th Energy Market Forum and the participants all the very success. Thank you.